Little boy.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Shawan Calvin, file number 23-03121, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case marked hearing, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter appearing today on behalf of Mr. Kelvin, who is joining us via Polycom.
Okay, Mr. Calvin, you can hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this was a probation violation hearing. You were arraigned on the alleged violation, it looks like back on August 27th, which a not guilty plea was entered. Let's see. Are we having a hearing today, counsel?
No, Your Honor, we are not.
Okay, the violation that I have here is from May 16, 2024. Is that the violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
He wants to plead guilty to violation number 11 for planting the LPD report. Defendant had contact with the victim, and that per LPD report, defendant displayed assaultive, threatening behavior, and per LPD report, defendant engaged in harassing, threatening behavior towards victim.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, that's what you want to plead guilty to, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that you have the right to have a contested hearing on this, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that at the time of the contested hearing, you have the right to have the probation and prosecution office put forth evidence to establish your guilt as to the alleged violation?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to give up your right to have that hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ms. Sutter, you had something to say?
Your Honor, I just wanted to put on the record, my office did look into a conflict of interest here, and if it's okay if I ask Mr. Kelvin a question. Mr. Kelvin, is it true that I met with you earlier today regarding a possible conflict of interest in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that at that time you verbally expressed to me that you wish to waive any conflict here and proceed forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor, that's all I had.
Okay. As to the violations here, that you had contact with the alleged victim per Lansing Police Department report number 24519040095, how do you plead?
Guilty, ma'am.
As to the violation that you displayed assaultive or threatening behavior per that same police report, how do you plead?
Can you repeat that again, ma'am?
As to the violation alleging that you displayed assaultive or threatening behavior per that same Lansing Police Department report, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. And as to the violation that per Lansing Police Report 24519040095, that you engaged in harassing or threatening behavior towards the victim, how do you plead?
Not guilty. I mean, guilty, ma'am. I'm kind of confused.
I'm confused now too. Excuse me?
This the violation, or this
This
my
is a
new
violation.
charge?
No, this is a violation. And there was 3 violations that you were arraigned on. I don't have the police report, so I couldn't tell you what it says. I don't have that police report. All I have is the police report number. And the allegations from that police report number are that you had contact with the alleged victim that I'm assuming is the victim in the underlying case that you're on probation for, and that per the police report, you displayed assaulted or threatening behavior towards that victim, and that per that same police report, you engaged in harassing or threatening behavior towards that victim?
Yes, ma'am. I'm guilty, ma'am.
Okay, factual basis.
Thank you. Mr. Kelvin, is it true that on January 11th of 2024, you were sentenced to a term of probation by Judge Simmons?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, you were ordered on probation to not have any contact with the complaining witness, Kenesha Chambers Embry, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Or, I'm sorry, Chapel Embry.
Yes, ma'am.
You were also ordered that time not to have any assaultive, threatening, or aggressive behavior towards Kenesha Chapel Embry, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then is it true that on or about May 2nd of this year that you were present at or near 120 West Michigan Ave?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And is that in the city of Lansing,
Yes, ma'am.
Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that at that time that you were in the presence of Miss Chapel Embry?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's in violation of the no contact order issued by Judge Simmons?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that at that time you were engaging in assaultive or threatening behavior towards Miss Chapel Embry?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Were you involved in an argument with her that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Your Honor, I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the prosecution?
People are satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. The recommendation from probation is to terminate the probation and have the defendant serve a full jail term. It says that he never set up testing. It says that defendant read orders on April 25th after dealing with the first warrant for failing to appear for the court in February. This is the defendant's second time in warrant status while on probation. Police report indicates that the defendant had contact with the victim on May 2nd, 2024, and then he never responded to probation. You can address the court.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. I did have the opportunity to review some of this with Mr. Kelvin as well as go over the report here. It's not an inaccurate summation of the facts here from, I believe this was written by Mr. Hanna. I believe maximum sentence here, given Mr. Kelvin's plea was, I believe, 1 year. I know Mr. Hanna has asked for the full jail term to be entered here. I would ask the court to consider something less than the 1 year maximum term here. He is awaiting a preliminary examination in front of the 54A district court. I believe he's got a hearing this week. He also has an attorney in that file. He's admitted he's got some issues here. And I think this is not an unfair altogether recommendation from probation. I would just ask the court to consider a little bit something less than that 1 full term here.
Because he has a preliminary exam or because something positive is going on?
Well, he is working with Ms. Donnelly on perhaps addressing something in the jail to assist with some of the issues he's got going on here. He does have some credit in his file. I know the court doesn't always factor that into any huge time going on. He's working on his cases. He's communicating with his attorney. I'd ask the court to consider something less than a year here.
Okay, well, I don't know that he's working on it just because he's sitting in jail. Because I've had some issues with him even before the plea was taken with him being compliant. I had to remand him just to get him to plea in the first place because he wouldn't show up to court. Then I put him on probation. He doesn't show up to review his orders. Then he gets a warrant for that, comes in, reviews his orders, and then shortly thereafter, he's violating and engaging in some behavior that I'm assuming is connected to his new case. He's done nothing as it relates to this term of probation, not even paid a cent on his fines and costs. And so I don't have anything to even consider as to why I should not impose the full sentence. It sounds like he'll do better if he is within the custody and control of the jail, because then maybe he'll do some programming, maybe he'll have some time to sit down and think about this cycle of detrimental behavior that he's been on as I review again his criminal history. And so I'm going to adopt the recommendation from probation He'll be sentenced to 365 days Ingham County Jail credit for time served. He'll serve the remaining balance in the custody of the Ingham County Jail. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further for the people.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ricardo Garcia, file number 19-04680, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor, or afternoon, Your Honor, case Mark Aaron appearing on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Garcia, who is joining us via Polycom.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Today was the date set for a pretrial. This is one count of domestic violence. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor, the offer was to plead guilty as charged with 7694A status.
Ms. Sutter, how does your client want to proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we will be requesting a final pretrial.
Final pretrial October 1st at 8 a.m. Jury trial November 5th at 8 a.m.
Okay, your final pretrial will be October 1st, 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court. Jury trial scheduled November 5th, 8 a.m. in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, I do. I'm not even sure what this case is about.
This is a domestic violence that you were arraigned on about 2 weeks ago. The allegations were that on or about October 2nd, 2019, at the area of 1245 East Cesar Chavez, City of Lansing, Ingham County, State of Michigan, that you allegedly committed an assault or assault and battery upon Erica Daniels, who was an individual with whom you had a child in common, a former resident or resident of your household, or an individual with whom you had a dating relationship. That's what this case is about, okay?
Mr. Garcia, I'll set up another Polycom with you next week so we can talk more in detail about what's going on.
Please.
Okay, a not guilty plea has been entered on your behalf and you have a PR bond on this. What is he being held on?
And I'm not sure, this is the only case we have in the public defender system for him, so it's something, I've been trying to figure out what's keeping him in custody.
Do you have another matter pending, sir?
Friend of the court.
Friend of court?
Yes, ma'am.
You got a child support issue?
Yeah, but it should have been dismissed because my children's had written off on the forgiveness program that they have.
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to understand why you would be sitting in custody when you got a PR bond on this, but if you have a friend of court issue, that might be why.
That is why.
But that means you've been in there since the 19th. You've not got a single day credit on this.
Yeah, Your Honor, I learned today that he was in custody.
Okay, well, I'll allow you to investigate further as to whether or not you want me to amend the bond so you can get some credit. But right now he doesn't have any.
Yes, Your Honor, I was waiting for my chance to ask on that, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't know if you want to, I don't know if he's being held or if he should be released, so. He thinks he should be released.
You should, Your Honor, I've been unable to figure it out. I figured out this, I learned earlier today that he was in custody. I've been trying to figure this out
Okay.
since then.
Do you want to make the motion now, or did you want
Yeah, I'll-
investigate and then let me know.
I'd like to look into it and file perhaps a written motion later.
Okay, if you find out otherwise, then we can amend the bond to have him get credit.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you're all set for today, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're free to leave the room. Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you shortly or sometime this week.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
My release date is 9/11.
Oh, well, there you go. I'll amend the bond to 200, sir? I'm gonna amend your bond because we thought you were free to go, but you have a hold until September 11th, you say now. So I'm going to go ahead and amend your bond because you're not earning any credit time served while you're in there because of the PR bond. I'll amend it to $200 cash surety. And then if you're supposed to be released on the 11th, your attorney can make a motion to have you PR'd, okay?
Okay,
You're all set.
thank you.
You're welcome. Is someone representing Miss Allison?
I am, Your Honor.
Should be a plea, Your Honor.
I'll set it for a plea. She can appear in person when she's dressed for court. I'm not doing bonnet court in tank tops and rolled out of bed. So we'll set it for a plea. She can appear in person.
September 10th at 10:30.
Okay, Alice, is Leslie Allison, is that the name? You can appear in person September 10th, at what time?
10:30.
At 10:30 for your plea.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm sorry, I didn't know I had to dress up.
You don't have to dress up, but if I told you I was setting you up on a blind date, I bet you wouldn't appear that way.
I wouldn't go on a blind date.
So if I was setting you up on a date period, I think you probably would take your pajamas off and, look presentable. You're sitting in a courtroom and you have your bonnet on.
Yeah.
So I want you to take this seriously. And the first step in taking things seriously is how you present yourself. So I'll
Yeah.
see you in person on September 10th at 10:30.
Yes, ma'am.
You're all set.
So, Miss Allison, when I told you to report to probation the next 2 days, you'll do that next week, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you want me to approach with the plea sheet, Your Honor?
Oh, yes, I'll put it in the file.
Restitution form as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're free to log off, Miss Allison.
Let's see, we have Perkins, Denisa Perkins, Lyman Hunter. Let's see. Thomas Snyder, those are arraignments. You have someone in the courtroom?
I do. I have Ms. Cadence Blundell.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Cadence Blundell, file number 24-02054, counsel appearance.
Morning, Your Honor, or afternoon, Your Honor. Casey Markarian appearing on behalf of the
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Blundell, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Blundell. Let's see how old she is. This is a plea, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, correct.
Okay, the offer is for you to plead guilty to count or an added count 2 of operating while intoxicated, misdemeanor, maximum penalty 93 days in jail and or $100 to $500 in fines and or 36 hours of community service, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. There's also a kilobrew agreement to North Jail, or I'm sorry,
That's
to Johanna.
HYTA, correct?
Yes.
Okay, kilobrew of 1600 HYTA. You want to accept that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that vice versa?
I do, Your Honor. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Let me get this is too big.
I already
Yes,
used
it's
it.
already-
Yeah.
Okay, raise your right hand, ma'am. you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, so in order for you to plead guilty to the amended charge of operating while intoxicated, you have to first understand all of the rights that were listed here. You understand these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you also have to be willing to give all of these rights up. Do you want to give up all of these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so that would include you giving up your right to the presumption of innocence because you're innocent until the prosecution can prove you guilty. Did you know that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you can require them to prove your guilt at trial by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You want to give up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you also have the right to confront in court and cross-examine, which means question any other witnesses that they intended to call to testify against you. You have the right to be silent at your trial and they can't use the silence against you, or you can waive your silence and give testimony at your trial if you'd like. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed to court that would testify for you at your trial. You understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to give up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody threatening you to get you to give those rights up?
No, ma'am.
Has there been any promises made to you in exchange for you entering a guilty plea to the operating while intoxicated?
No, ma'am.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, ma'am.
They understand that if I accept a guilty plea from you, it could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your employer.
Yes, ma'am.
Or you may need to put a conviction on a future job application. They also want to go on vacation, and this conviction could potentially stop you from being able to leave the country to enter into other countries. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or it could have impact on immigration status you may seek if you try to move someplace outside of the United States. You
Yes.
understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. As to the amended charge of operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Ms. Blundell, on or about July 7th of this year, were you driving a vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that on or near South Pennsylvania Ave near the 96 on ramp?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that in the city of Lansing
Yes, ma'am.
in Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, you were driving a vehicle. Did police officers stop you at some point?
Yes, ma'am.
And did they suspect that you had been drinking while driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Did they do an investigation into that suspected drinking while driving?
Yes, ma'am.
During that investigation, did police at some point take you to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
And was a blood draw taken?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you learn that that blood draw indicated that you had a blood alcohol content of 12.08?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
People are satisfied with the factual basis.
I'm also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea if I'm repeatedly, freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The matter will be sentenced on October 29th at 9 o'clock in the morning. When you leave here, ma'am, well, it's the day for your birthday. When you leave here, did you have birthday plans?
No.
You look sad.
It's okay.
Well, at least not on your birthday.
Yeah.
You'll leave here, you'll go down one floor to our probation department, you'll check in with them, so they can get you set up for a pre-sentence interview. Did she go have a substance abuse assessment recently?
She does not yet, Your Honor. She would have to do a probation.
So you'll be ordered to do one before your sentencing date, okay?
Yes.
I apologize, Your Honor. Do you mind repeating the time?
It's 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so
Thank you.
you'll go down one floor, we'll get you your notice to appear, any additional matters for the record.
Further from the people.
Nothing from the fence. Thank you.
You're all set. Hunter Lyman, I'm sorry, or is it Lyman Hunter? Lyman Hunter. Okay, and this is the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lyman Hunter, the fourth, file number 23-02677. And I have a probation violation, sir. The allegations are that you violated the terms of your probation by failing to enroll in testing at Ever Health. It says the defendant failed to enroll at CBT at Cognitive Consultants, and that the defendant failed to provide proof of employment, all is ordered by the court. And so you have the right to have a contested hearing on those violations, because if found to be in violation of your probation status, your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced to a term of jail time. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at any hearing on the probation violation. Do you understand those rights, sir?
Yes.
Did you want to request an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, the court will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Note that you are requesting court-appointed counsel. We do have public defenders here today available to meet with you. I'm gonna set this for a hearing. You have to appear in person, okay?
Okay. I have a question too.
Yes.
I think you said I can contest, like, I could have another hearing, like, after to see if I got those completed, like those terms.
Well, you're having a contested hearing, so I'm gonna give you the hearing date now. It's the date, the hearing won't be today. You're
Yeah,
gonna meet with an attorney today. And so you can work with the attorney if you believe that probation has these things in error, or if you are able to bring any of these things, let's say you hypothetically did commit these violations, if you bring them into compliance, you would work with the attorney so that it can get resolved, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't aware that that was for thinking that the court. No, I don't think the court was in the wrong for this. I don't think probation was in the wrong for this. I was just wanted to know, like, that was like going to be at another date, and I would be able to get these, like, what I had to do done before I go to court the next time.
No, what will happen now, if you're blown off probation, then you're gonna go to jail. So you probably wanna work with probation to show me that, or your attorney, if I assign you to one, to show me that, no, they were wrong, I actually just was a little delayed, and I got it done,
Yeah.
Your Honor. Yeah, that's probably what you wanna do. Okay, so what I'm gonna have you do is talk to, is it gonna be you or Mr. Robert? You're gonna talk to Ms. Sutter in just a moment. She'll get some information for you so she can help make sure you get all caught up before this next court date that I'm about to give you, okay?
Okay.
September 17th at 1:30.
September 17th at 1:30.
All right. I wrote that down.
Okay, all right, hang tight. She's gonna log in just a moment, okay?
Okay.
I got it.
I believe I'm still in one of the breakout rooms.
Oh, okay, I'll put you in the breakout room with her now. Yep, you're in room 1.
Thank you.
You were representing Nisha Perkins?
Yeah, Unicia.
Unicia Perkins, okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Unicia Perkins in 24-00033. Appearance for the record.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Case Mark Carrion appearing on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Perkins, who is present on Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Perkins, you can hear us?
Yes, hi.
Hi. Today's the date that's scheduled for a pretrial. Ms. Perkins is moving around trying to make us dizzy.
Sorry, I have a 1-year-old back here.
I understand. Okay, this is for an assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we request that this matter be set for a final pretrial and jury trial.
Thank you for your honor.
Trial October 1st at 8 a.m. During trial November 5th at 8 a.m.
Okay, final pretrial is gonna be October 1st at 8 o'clock in the morning. You gotta appear in person, Ms. Perkins. And then if we move to jury trial, right now it's scheduled for November 5th, 8 a.m. in person at the court. You have any questions, ma'am?
No, thank you.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing from defense. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you in October, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let's see, Snyder. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Andres. Middle is a C, last name is Son, ma'am.
Could I just briefly chat with Mr. Raleigh about that?
Oh, he doesn't have an attorney on that. Oh, so you said you talked to Mr. Raleigh, you know?
talk-
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do another PD arraignment. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Thomas Snyder, file number 24-00676. Mr. Snyder, please start your video. Can you hear us, Mr. Snyder? If so, please unmute.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yep, I can hear you, thank you. Okay, this is the date that was scheduled for a probation violation arraignment. I have a probation violation request and summons that indicates that you failed to submit to random testing back on June 14th, June 25th, July 9th, July 29th, August 1st, and August 8th, 2024. So those violations could cause you to have your probation status revoked and sentenced to a term of jail time. So you have the right to have a contested hearing on those allegations that you violated your probation, and you have the right to be represented by an attorney at that hearing. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, we can appoint an attorney to represent you, okay, sir?
Yes,
Did you want an attorney to represent you for this?
yes, please.
Okay, so we'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and we will get you in the meeting room with one of the attorneys today so they can get some information for you. And I'm gonna give you a hearing date right now.
Okay.
September 17th at 1:30. Okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
You have to appear in person for the next court date, okay?
All right, September 17th.
September 17th, yes, and if hang tight, we're gonna get you in the meeting room with the public defender.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. This was, put your pants on the record. You can come up here. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Terry Reynolds. This was file number 12-02541. Appearance for the record, please, counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joel Martinez, appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Okay, sir, and your name?
Terry Shondell Reynolds.
Okay, Mr. Reynolds, you were supposed to be here July 22nd. It's September.
Mr. Reynolds.
What happened?
I had a lot of stuff going on and kind of the summer just got to me and my dates were mixed up. And by the time I realized it, it was August 22nd. I'm down to try to get things straightened out.
It's not August, it's September 3rd. So you remembered August 22nd and you still didn't come in?
No, I sent emails and stuff. I called, I made a couple
Oh,
calls and sent emails and that I wasn't getting anywhere, so I had to come physically, so here I am.
okay. This was a motion to set aside a conviction from 2012. I'm just looking for the opinion from the Office of the Attorney General. Okay, the Office of the Attorney General did send a response to your motion. They have no objection, provided that the conditions surrounding, or the circumstances surrounding your conviction allow for the setting aside any position taken from the county prosecution office.
People take no position on the motion, Judge.
So you had this conviction for driving while license suspended in 2012, and this was not a action that caused injury or death to someone, was it?
Not at all.
Okay. Your criminal history is, let's see what. You had a number of these, it looks like. What have you been doing since 2012, sir?
In 12, I started a family, got 3 boys, very actively in lives. In 2015, I started my own small repair business. Small repair business has been going okay. I want to say in 2019, I created a small construction company. Haven't grown far in there, but I do get jobs, so I'm staying busy, staying constructive. In the meantime, I would just like to get all my prior convictions taken off, so I could go ahead and move further in my life. Maybe apply for different type of jobs, maybe go a little further.
I don't see anything. You did have a conviction in 2016, but you look like you're trying to work on getting that removed. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see any contact with the criminal justice system since then. Since that incident, since the driving while license suspended, I don't see any circumstances that would cause the court not to grant it. I think that your behavior warrant setting aside the conviction, so I'll grant it. Let's sign it for today. I don't know why he does this like that. Okay, you're all set, sir.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome. Mr. Garcia, you were looking for me, or did you need the prosecutor? Oh, okay. Okay, on the record, in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan, versus Andres Susana Jr., file numbers 24-02201 and 24-02202.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Casey Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Jacob Ron on behalf of Mr. Susanna.
Okay, I have one no valid ops free trial, and the other one is operating without security. And I don't know if you wanted to indicate to your attorney what it was you wanted to ask the court that I prohibited you from asking, so that Mr. Martinez couldn't use it against you. So you maybe want to ask your attorney, should you ask?
We're gonna leave that alone for now.
Sounds good. Okay, how are we proceeding?
We'll be requesting another free trial date, Your Honor, hopefully at least a few weeks out, so that Mr. Susanna can make some progress on his licensing. Some documents needs to be in order, and he's working on that.
September 24th at 10 a.m.
September 24th at 10 a.m. Get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record on these files?
Further from the people, thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Susana.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's our last file, and we just need Ms. Carter or Mr. Raleigh to meet with Mr. Snyder. Mr. Raleigh, are you able to meet with Mr. Snyder for a probation violation, or is that what Ms. Sutter is going to do? She's meeting with someone now.
If she's on Zoom, she's probably. Go ahead and do it.
Okay, sounds good.